And so we remember that what God wants from us is the sacrifice of a heart that is toward Him. Participant.
What is represented by the bitter herbs?
The bitter herbs, which are represented here as horseradish, remind us of the bitterness of slavery. It was very, very bitter to the people as they cried out to God over centuries asking for liberation. And God finally heard their cry and brought them to liberation. When we think of these herbs, we are reminded of all the bitterness that is still in the world today. All the suffering and all the pain. All the people who are yet enslaved to political systems, to economic deprivation, slaves to sin, who have not yet received their salvation. Participant.
What is symbolized by the fruit and nut mixture?
This fruit and nut mixture is representative of the mortar. You all know the story about how the Egyptians, to oppress the Hebrews, required them to make bricks without straw. And this represents the hard, grueling work of making those bricks by the Hebrew slaves. And we eat it today, and it's a sweet salad, and you'll be having some with your meal, made out of apples and nuts and honey. So there's a sweetness in it in the sense that this was when people began to cry out to God for their deliverance in earnest, and God heard their cry. So it represents for us that even in times of great difficulty and sorrow and pain, there is the possibility of God's redemption.